everyone, Shawn here, in the backyard doing my meditation. I've got my left-handed driver, and I am looking for why and what are the clues that would make my left-hand, because my left-handed driver, I would say, is about 20 yards shorter than my right-handed driver. So basically, at my peak with the right-handed driver, we're looking at about 310 and about 280, as far as the minimum drives. And left-handed, it's basically 260 to 290. So it's about 20 yards shorter. And I'm looking for why, however, I'm hitting double the fairways with my left-handed driver as I do with my right-handed driver. So, and I think it has a lot to do with lead arm dominance and how my lead arm is really trolling everything through. If we look at Mo Norman, best driver of the ball who's ever lived, 91% fairways hit in regulation. He was sneaky long, but he wasn't considered a long player. Same with Hogan. So, he won 4 U.S. Opens because he drove the ball so well, lead hand dominant. Jack Nicklaus had some issues with the driver, but was a reasonably good driver of the ball. Greg Norman, amazing driver of the golf ball, renowned for his driving ability. He's lead hand dominant. So if I look at my baseball swing, when I'm playing baseball, I'm playing with my lead side first. And I know it's the same thing with many of you out there. And that's why I am going to be, in my meditation process here, I'm looking for the feel of my task. So I have my intermediate point right here, and I'm basically playing some power fades from right side of that intermediate point back to the center of the fairway. I see the dandelion stem in my mind, so I feel like I'm going to catch it on the way up and to the right of that intermediate point. And I'm looking for that huge slash of the sword. Gather. So, really feel solid, and I feel like I'm really compressing the ball, and no doubt that would be in the fairway. I'm very, very accurate with that. So, also I kind of injured my left wrist. I don't wear the watch anymore. I think it had to do with I hit a little bit of a root, and my left wrist is a little bit tender right now. So I'm going to be driving the ball a lot more with my left-handed swing. And I'm going to stay with that for a while. So left-handed driver, right-handed forward, and let's see if I can develop some extra clubhead speed just with the awareness of slashing that heavy sword through that dandelion stem. And that feels pretty dang solid. So we're looking for the efficiency of that slash. Now, if I were doing this with a flight scope unit, the tendency would be for me to try and please the damn unit. And I'd look at the numbers and I'd swing harder and all that stuff. Right now I'm looking for the highest level of compression and velocity with the least amount of effort. So I'm really monitoring the amount of effort that I'm putting in there. So I'm replacing the effort with heft, with the heft of my sword. So gather that sword and really deliver a nice heft through it. That didn't feel right. I need some more room. Here we go. That feels great. So I'm delivering a nice heft through that sword here. So, lost a bit of that posture, caught the ball a little bit more and toward the heel of the club. So I know that probably would have flared out to the left. That's my tendency with this one. So I'm looking for a big slash through that stem on the way up, staying over it, maintaining that pressure cooker. So a nice heavy slash while staying over it. Oh yeah, got that one. So that would definitely be in play. There's no way that that particular ball would have been offline. It's exactly what I was looking for. So now all we're looking for is more heft, less effort, which means for me, I'm really allowing that lead heel to come off the ground. Out of the way, out of the way. Too much effort. Too much effort. So, see, right out of the gate, that machine would have probably given me a shorter distance, and I would have gotten pissed off and put a lot more effort behind it. So I'm looking for now less effort, more heft. Better, but loss of posture. So pretty interesting how we're going about that. This is something that I'm completely feeling throughout the motion, and I don't have to see my swing on video. I don't have to see any of the stats on that machine. I'm going right of that intermediate point with some heft and staying over it. There it is. Much less effort, nice velocity. So all I want to do is milk that and just have a very productive session here, milking that sensation. Good. So the cause of a little bit of that loss of posture for many of you is a little bit of droop in the arm club unit at the top of the backswing. So as we go back, if the arms fall a little bit behind you, it's like whoop, then you feel the weight go to the back of the heels and you're falling off posture. So let's go to the top of the backswing. Got it. Got it. No droop. Now we're going through the tip of that tee to the right side of that intermediate point. Here we go. Oh yeah. Boom. That felt like $1,000,000. That was the feel. That's the benchmark that I'm looking for. That was the benchmark of the evening right there. That's from here on in, the brain's going to be comparing to that benchmark right there, because I stayed so brilliantly in my posture and balance in the backswing. There it is again. Whoa, awesome. So hope you enjoyed that. I'm having a great time here in the backyard with my net return golf net and my real field golf mat. You notice how I was able to, tee it up on that mat. It's just an awesome piece of equipment. Enjoy that. We'll see you in the next one.